you on this bright and sunny Tuesday? I had to think then. This is a live stream of Assassin's Creed Shadows, and a big shout out to Ubisoft, who have provided me with the game code for this, bless you, as a content creator. So I'm super excited. I like all these things. I've done a little bit of research, but not a huge amount. I've gone live a little bit early because although, and I'm going to show you this, although we've got a few more minutes to go before the game is downloaded, because I got the code, the same as everybody else, in this program literally 16 minutes ago, and it's a massive download, huge. So I've got to download the darn thing, but you can see it just down there. It actually says, if I pull that out a bit, it should say, gives us a bit of info. Here we go. Behind my head, and I'll drag it back this way, it actually says downloading at 92, 95 megabits per second, and there's about 12 minutes left. Now, 2 minutes ago, there was 10 minutes left, so, you know how it goes. So who knows, but I'm hoping that within the next 10 minutes, we'll be able to fire it up, and you will see it as I do for the very first time. I'm super looking forward to this one. So while we're waiting for all that, then there's young Raymond, just to prove that the chat is working. How are you, my friend? Woohoo! If the press got this earlier, still, the press have done their reviews. They'll be uploading them now, no doubt, putting out their reviews. I know Cloud Dosage are very good friends, and of course, channel sponsor have put a review out, which I read earlier, and it was excellent, as you would expect. Now, couple of quick things. As I've already said, our very good friends at Ubisoft have provided me with the code for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Pre-release purchasers get to play it tomorrow anyway, but we do get to play it a little bit earlier. But you're probably thinking to yourselves, Rokk, yes, that looks like Windows that you've got kicking around there, and we all know that you're Mac-based, and this is true. And I owe this debt of gratitude to our other great supporters of the channel, Shadow PC, for the use of their ultimate virtual PC, which is what we're playing on today. It's kind of the equivalent of about a 3070, 3080 GeForce card, so NVIDIA card. So we'll have to do, what we'll do when we get the game going is we'll run the whole kind of checking the system. I forget what they call it now, but they're in all of the Ubisoft games where you can double check whether your system's up for it or not. We'll run that one. We'll see what settings it recommends. Now, when it eventually launches on GeForce Now, then we'll go there with the full blast of a 4 Series card. But for now, we're going to be, beggars can't be choosers. And I'll be honest with you, Shadow PC do a freaking good job with their optimization of their gaming card and the overall PC. So let's not knock it until we try it, ladies and gentlemen. In the meantime, look at this, still 10 minutes to go. Do let me know in the chat whether I'm sounding okay, whether the audio's there, not too loud, not too quiet, all that kind of stuff, that it all looks okay to you. And I thought while we're waiting, we'd have a quick look at this, which is the Wikipedia entry for Assassin's Creed Shadows. And you'll note the Shadows is plural. And I think that's because there are 2 characters that you play in this game. One of them is a samurai, and one of them is a ninja. Thank you, Raymond. I hope you're well, my friend, by the way. And I see Ryan's also in the chat. That's an absolute brilliant thing. And we'll see if we get any more as time trickles on. Let me just update my OBS so that I can see what activity is going down. There we go. We have 5 concurrent viewers. So, gentlemen and ladies, just to remind you, you can see it down there if I whiz my mouse around. We are downloading. Now, the great thing about Shadow is that they do have an uncontended 1 gigabit internet connection. So it's downloading as fast as it possibly can. There's a little bit of a hiccup there at 65 megabits per second, but we'll get there. I also have about the same, but I have an Apple Mac, so I can't play it And I could have got the PlayStation version, but if I'd have done that, then you wouldn't have me sat here in my egg, which is a beautiful thing. Thank you, Ryan. I hope you're well, my friend, by the way. So here I am in my little egg, which is kind of a bit like a little spaceship, I thought, and had no connection whatsoever with 16th century Japan, but they may have sold eggs in Japan, may have had chickens that lay eggs. Stuff happens. So here we go. Let's have a quick look at this then. Let me just whip this up if I can. I thought I could increase the size, but for some reason my plus and thingy bob ain't working. I'll just read it to you. So it says Assassin's Creed Shadows is an upcoming, need to update that, gentlemen, 2025 action role-playing game developed, of course, by Ubisoft Quebec. So this one has been beautifully crafted in Canada. Big shout out to our friends in Canada. They've been having a bit of a time of it lately, but we're with you. We're with you as members of the Commonwealth, as it goes. And published, of course, by Ubisoft. The game is the 14th major installment in the Assassin's Creed series, and the successor to I can't believe this, 2023's Assassin's Creed Mirage. 2023, Ray. Do you believe it's been 2 years since Mirage came out? It only seems like yesterday that we were kicking about with the Vikings. Set in 16th century Japan, I think it's 1580, 1597, something like that, late 16th century. Towards the end of the Sengoku period, the game will focus on the millennia-old struggle between the Assassin Brotherhood, who fight for peace and liberty, and the Templar Order, which is, of course, the whole the Assassins thing, the creed of the Assassins, of course, is all to do with the Templars, the Knights Templar. The history of the Knights Templar is quite interesting. I might do a show on that one day. Friday the 13th, right? The eponymous, the famous Friday the 13th, but it actually is connected to the ancient order of the Knights Templar. And it was they were very wealthy. They'd made their money, the knights, from some dodgy dealings around the whole kind of area of Jerusalem, and when they offered themselves up as security guards for pilgrims looking to make their way to the Holy Land in medieval times. Of course, that was a huge thing. And of course, they charged an absolute fortune. They were, in essence, in those days, very much what we would call today a gang, like a mafia gang, essentially. Anyway, they had an inordinate amount of money. They were wealthier, indeed, than many European kings. They had so much cash. And the King of France at the time was not best pleased with this, didn't like the power balance, and ordered, and I forget the date, but ordered that on Friday the 13th, specifically, all of his armies would go around France to all of the various churches and chapels and so on, where the knights were hauled out with all their hoard, and assassinate them, and indeed take all of their ill-gotten gains for himself. And this did happen. There was a massacre on Friday the 13th, which is where we get it from. You see, we're learning here, aren't we? So that was why Friday the 13th went into our language and our culture as a very unlucky time, particularly if you were in there. Now, interestingly enough, a few of the knights headed off to Scotland, of all places, in northern Britain, where they continued the order and expanded it out to become Freemasons and all of that stuff. So it's an interesting history. Sarge, how are you, my friend? Hey up, Rokk and chat. Good to see you, buddy. We're just waiting. Bottom left corner, you can see it there, downloading. We've got about 8 minutes left. It will speed up towards the end, so I'm thinking we've got about 5 minutes. So we've just, we had a little sideline there to the history of Friday the 13th. So any road up, that's of course where the whole sort of assassins thing and the Templars and stuff all hinges. They desire peace through control from the perspective of two protagonists, and these are our two characters that we get to play. I'm going to butcher this now, but it's Fujibayashi Naoe, or No, a kunoichi, or a female shinobi, and Yasuke, an African samurai, no doubt. Well, we've covered all bases there. Well done. Inspired by the historical figure of the same name. And you know, the sad thing about today, in today's world, is just the fact that one of those protagonists is female and the other one is black is enough to stall a riot over a game like this. And I think that's incredibly sad. We certainly don't do things like that here. But apparently there was an actual historical figure of the same name and who was an African samurai, which, I mean, in and of itself deserves a game, I reckon, or a film or something. The two characters control differently and provide a unique gameplay style, allowing quests to be approached in multiple ways. Shadows is actually scheduled for March the 20th. Today, of course, is March the 18th, or 18th of March if you live in America. Or is it the other way around? March 18th, you say, don't you? We say 18th of March, 2025. Upon release, the game received generally positive reviews from critics. So, bizarrely, in that whole sentence, we have it scheduled in the future and reviewed in the past. I don't know how they did that, but there you go. Maybe they were hedging their bets. Generally positive reviews. I know that the press has had this now for a little while. So they may already have leaked their reviews, and of course they get some separate testing and reviewing done to kind of make sure they're on the right tracks and stuff as it goes. Gameplay. So Assassin's Creed Shadows is an action-adventure stealth game. Now what I've read is that you've got one character who is the ninja, the shinobi, who is very much stealth, very much the old school Assassin's Creed. You get stuff done by keeping in the dark and throwing nunchucks or whatever they throw at each other. Can I? Whereas the other dude, the African samurai fella, he's a bit of a tank. He just goes in all swords blazing, a chopping and a cutting. And so I don't know yet whether you can flick between the two characters or whether they're always together and then you can kind of choose. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. We've got 5 minutes left, I reckon. But either way, you definitely get to play them both, and you can approach missions differently, I believe, depending on which character you want to kind of go in with. I know the Cloud Dosage review suggested the stealth is much improved over recent Assassin's Creed games, although to be fair, I've always enjoyed them. I've never had an issue. But the review did say that they felt that the samurai was a bit overpowered. But that don't bother me, being the supreme casual gamer that I am, because I'll be putting it on the lowest, easiest mode anyway. I don't care if he's in completely immortal. Don't bother me none. But any road up. It's developed on an upgraded version of Anvil, utilising dynamic lighting and environmental interactions with new enhancements such as breakable objects. I thought we could break stuff in any of them. In addition to allowing players to manipulate shadows and use a grappling hook for parkour. Now that I'm looking forward to. Who does not love a grappling hook like the first Descendant? Excellent stuff. The game's open world, whose size? The game's open world, the game's open world's size, okay, is comparable to that of Assassin's Creed Origins. Oh, my favourite AC, I reckon. I loved Origins. Did you like Origins, guys? I loved that. And then Odyssey, those two combined. I really enjoyed Viking, though, as well. Really enjoyed that. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. But I loved Origins, running around the pyramids and Egypt and stuff. It was just amazing. Absolutely adored that game. And, of course, Odyssey, which, annoyingly, I'd almost complete... I think I'd finished the game. I'd almost finished the DLCs on Stadia, and then I couldn't finish it. Yeah, which was annoying. Adam, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, brother. Of course, you guys are a little hour ahead at the moment, aren't you? You sprang forward ahead of us, which is fair enough. Oh, he's still at work, but he's in a meeting. That's got to be good news for us, isn't it? But we're looking at, let me see, where am I here? 20, half past five. So half past midday in Adam Rouster's land, and 10:30 in the morning for Raymond. But it's coming up to 5:30. Our clocks go forward. I think it's the end of next week or the weekend. Not this weekend coming, but the weekend after. Yeah, Adam, I think it actually makes it easier for most people, to be honest. Every time this happens, I almost always think to myself, we should just do this as our general time. The thing is, what would it be? It would be 6 p.m. my time, so I'd have to go 6 until 7, and Ray would have to go 10 until... Keo, hey Adam, how's the game? It's Jaden. How are you, Jaden? Jaden, ladies and gentlemen, is a supremely talented esports competitor who also happens to be one of my cherished students at college. Great for you to join. Thank you so much, my friend. Here's the thing, Jaden. We're still waiting for it to download. And you can just about see to my right there that we're a couple of minutes away. I think it'll speed up. I keep saying this. There we go. We jump forward a minute. So we're just running through some of the history of the game and what we're going to get into before we fire it up. But I'm looking forward to the whole parkour thing with a grappling hook. It's going to be good. The game's open world. We did all that, didn't we? So yes, like a similar kind of size to Origins, which, if I remember rightly, wasn't super massive. It wasn't as big as Odyssey or even Viking, but it was big enough. Big enough for anyone to get their teeth into. But it progresses through seasons, each affecting gameplay. Yeah, so it has real seasons and real weather, and everything affects the gameplay. So when it rains, everything's slippery. You've got to kind of trudge through the snow. Reminds me a bit of Red Dead Redemption and the whole kind of weathery, snowy, rainy stuff. So that'll be cool. And here's young Al. How are you? How are you, Al? Great to see you, my friend. I hope you're, let me see, what are you, 5:30? Hopefully you're on your way home from whence you have originated. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 4 minutes left and we can fire this puppy up. Just to remind you guys, A, thank you to Ubisoft for the code, and B, thank you to Shadow PC as well for providing us with the platform, because it won't run on my Mac. I keep promising myself I'll buy myself a PC, but quite honestly, this Shadow PC works so well. It's like a 3070 card, and I'm happily streaming it at 1440 60, which you guys are getting as well. So I don't really, it's just, every time I sort of fingers poised on the buy button, and I think, oh, do I really want to spend thousands when I'll get this? These guys give me this for free. A decision always falls on cheap, because that's what I am, basically. But anyway, yeah, you can play in the seasons. So look at this. We've got frozen water, icicles in winter, long grass, blooming plants in spring. Missions are non-linear, encouraging players to track and eliminate targets freely. I really like that. I like any game where you can approach a mission from any angle you want to. And of course, if you get to choose between the two characters, the ninja or the samurai, so you can either go in as a tank and just chop the hell out of them, or you can kind of, stealth your way through. Then you get to, play the game as you want to play it, which can't be a bad thing, can it? 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes, and we'll fire this little puppy up and get stuck in. Now, of course, word of warning, like any game, and especially a Ubisoft one, the initial few minutes are going to be cutscenes and cinematics setting the scene. We'll then have a look at the settings. We'll see what options there are. As I say, we're playing this on a PC, so we'll have more settings than you would typically see on a console, of course, particularly around graphics and stuff. There's a mechanic that they rolled out in Star Wars Outlaws, which I believe has continued over into this game, and that is that when the game launches, you don't have a map or map stuff kind of thing as it goes. And look, some latecomers have joined us. How are you, Sam? How are you, Sean? Thanks for popping in. And so you've got to go into the settings to change that. And when you do, it shows you, gives you kind of a sat-nav route to where you need to go for your next mission. So they sort of start from the basis of not giving you that, so that you've got to kind of follow the clues and work it out. Personally, being super casual, Mr. Supreme Cash, I like all of the hints. Michael, how are you, brother? What an absolute treat to have you in the chat. Long time no see, my friend. Still think of you when I'm in the moon, when I'm on the moon in Destiny. I hope you're keeping well, brother. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, a real blast from the past and a supreme friend from the old days of Destiny. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. I can see it there kicking in. Geek has joined us. How are you, my friend? Howdy, Rokk Show in chat. Great to see you. Thank you for joining on this auspicious occasion. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, code provided by our good friends at Ubisoft, and the PC provided by our very good friends at Shadow PC over in Francais. So we're almost there. The minute that thing finishes, we'll fire it up and we'll find out. Hopefully, I know the machine will work, the PC that is, but we may need to just do some tweaks and get it working for us. But it'll all be good, and we'll run it at 1440 anyway. I typically never run a game at 4K. I never see the advantage, being old and shrivelly, but but also neither would you, because I'm guessing, as is usually the case this time of the day, that 90% of you have got your phones in front of you rather than a large monitor. So anything beyond 1080p is a complete and utter waste, which is fair enough. Right, so on November the 21st, 2024, Ubisoft released. I always do that. I bounce between Ubi and Ubi, because kind of I want to call them Ubi, but they tell me they're Ubi. So, you know, who am I to tell them what they should be or what they shouldn't be? But yeah, we have stealth philosophy. We have shinobi moves. We have shinobi and assassin weapons. Oh, we got all the whole stuff, ladies and gents. It's 16th century Japan. I mean, what do you want? They may even have a sushi bar, if we're really lucky. Who knows? Right, I reckon we're almost there. Let's get ready for this. Let's get ready to rumble. So we're going to be playing it, as I say, on the Shadow PC. It'll fire up with some cinematics and stuff. When we get the opportunity, we'll run the usual built-in optimizer to let it change the settings. It is an NVIDIA card, so we may just go with the DLSS settings anyway. And you know how those work. They downgrade the resolution, but they add all sorts of fill-ins and stuff to make it look good. And that might be exactly what we need as I sit here in my egg-shaped home. Let's go, says Ray. And Kyo! I love that name. Jaden is super excited. I am as well, my friend. We're almost there. Parkour with a grappling hook. I mean, what else do you want? Come on, here we go. 103 megabits per second, 115. Shadows throw in the last vestige of broadband at it. Of course, all of that is behind my head, so you're not seeing any of it. There it is, 160, 122 megabits per second, ladies and gentlemen, 129. This indicates to me that it has completed the file downloads, which is why it's suddenly gone up through the roof, and that means that it's about to install the game. So we shall see. We are, by the way, at college, ladies and gentlemen, and as you know, I lecture in the esports CJS. Hello to you. Thanks for joining, and I hope you enjoy what's coming. I'm almost as blind. I don't typically do a lot of prep on these things. I tend to like to go in blind to a degree. But yeah, as you know, I lecture at the esports. That's young Charlie. Of course it's Charlie. How are you, my friend? I lecture at the esports faculty at the college. And here are a couple of my wonderful, talented students who are at this moment in time putting on an esports event for May. And we are hoping, fingers crossed, that we will get support from Ubisoft. And we're waiting on the word from them. So it's going to be really good to get all that going on. Well, it's almost there. Let me just press that arrow and see what we are. We don't want to view the game page. We don't want to manage downloads. We just want to get the thing ready to go. Come on, Ubisoft launcher. I'm fed up with talking about it. Ladies and gentlemen, look who has joined us. It is royalty, our friend Caseball UK. For those of you who don't know, Caseball UK, who would have been involved in this game, is indeed a Ubisoft developer. How are you, my friend? Were you involved with this game? I know you're working hard on Division 3 and other games, but I can't recall, because I know this was Quebec, Ubisoft Quebec, wasn't it? So I'm not sure if you were involved. It was also Anvil, I noticed. I thought it was Snowdrop, but it's a different engine to what you usually work with, isn't it? So we're still waiting, mate. It says it's 1 minute left, but it's been saying 1 minute now for about 5 minutes. But there you go. That's the, I suppose, here we go. It's a better representation. I can clearly see that there is a little bit of time in the end there. Network's 101 megabits per second. We're using the Shadow PC direct broadband connection. It has downloaded 94 point, coming up to 9 gigabytes of 95.93. So we've only got one more to do, and it's banging through it. Here we go, 95.0, 95.12. We have 9 seconds left. I have no fingernails. It's super exciting. But I do have, sponsored by water with an orange flavour. Very nice. 2 seconds, 1 second, automatic updates. They also provided me, by the way, with the DLC and extra stuff. Let's do it. Let's press play and get the heck on with it. Yes. I'm in two minds. I might just go with keyboard and mouse. I do have my trusty PS4 controller, but I haven't actually paired it because I switched. I've got 2 of these, and I had to crack this one open the other day because the D-pad wasn't working very well, and I don't think I did it any justice. It's kind of now got sort of rough edges where I prise it open with a with a screwdriver. So I've demoted it to my studio. Therefore, I think I'm going to do it this way. What's your AC history then, Rokk? Yeah, it kind of bypassed me, if I'm honest with you, Sarge, until Origin. So I'm more the child of the reboot, which is the kind of area that most of you AC aficionados were not massive fans of. But I did. I love all that. Now, what we're going to do now, ladies and gents, here we go, powered by Anvil. A big old thumbs up there from Caseball. What we're going to do is we're going to double check the audio levels because I don't know till we get going. The Animus. Now, you know the Animus where you can kind of go forward and backwards in time and stuff? Let's get it going. Tell me, ladies and gentlemen, if either myself or the game are battling for your attention, and I will turn down the game because I am vastly more important, as you know. Sunscreen, home finished, device teen, inspired by historical events, not all of them true, all the usual stuff. This game saves data automatically, of course it does. Usual thing, if you suffer from epilepsy, why the hell are you playing games? You know the way it all goes here. Currently stored on a mechanical hard drive. Well, I can't really help that. I know it would be better on an SSD. Right, we've got the old voice kicking in. We don't need that. We'll disable that. Performance information. So, based on your GP, it says we've set the game to run at 60 frames per second. Yes, that's exactly what we want. We don't have HDR on this connection, I don't think. So not too worried about that. But I am wondering whether to do the old, the test that all these games have, where you can see whether or not when it optimizes your system. You know what I'm trying to say. We're going to go with the English because although you can play, of course you can, with Japanese voices and English captions, the same as Sushumi and all those other games. I'm not going to do that. We do have captions set in default. We have medium-sized UI. What I typically do with all of these things is kind of play it for a bit and then see, that works, that doesn't work, and come back and change them. You know how it goes. We'll confirm it for now. Here we go. Checking for memory. Compiling shaders. For the longest time, I thought it meant like the textures, and then I learned that it means little programs that make the game run. I don't know, see, it's interesting, isn't it? My little egg. I feel like Mork and Mindy. Do you remember that, Ray? Do you remember Ray? I feel like Mork and his egg. Do you remember from the 70s? Nanu, nanu, shazbut. Let's get it going, woohoo, says Jaden. All good, says Ray. It's okay, that's Ray. Welcome. Hello.
A beautiful place, isn't it?
It's flipping gorgeous.
The sea breeze, the warm sun.
Look at that. It's like Death Stranding.
Beach belongs just to you.
Where's the whales?
It doesn't exist out in the world.
No.
Everything you see here is from the past.
Nanu, that's it, Sam. Well done. Well done, you.
One of your ancestors visited this place.
You're way too young to remember that one.
Writing their memory into the fabric of your DNA.
Caseball, this is gorgeous, mate.
Animus ego unlocks these genetic memories for you. To sense.
Oh, look at this, Ray.
Wonder.
Oh, look, taking us through the various games.
Connect.
Origin? Do you reckon that's Origins there?
Like grains of sand which began as rocks, you have been shaped by these past lives.
Apparently Animus plays a massive part in this game, more so than in the
Your
past.
journey to mindfulness begins through these ancestral memories.
Do you remember in the old games, you used to flip between like the modern times and the historical times? And they kind of didn't do that so much in the later games.
Self-doubt, fear, and weakness.
I'd crank the game up a smidge, says Sam, but the younger people in the chat might have better hearing. Yeah, fair shout. I can do this. Hang on a second. What I need to do is pull up my audio thing. Don't worry, you're seeing a behind the scenes clip here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's push that up there. Tell me, is that too much, Sam? By the time you tell me, I'll have moved on, so that'll do, I reckon. Let me get back to... There we are. Oh, wow, there we go. How do I pronounce this? Naoe and Yasuke. So we have the shinobi, the female ninja, and we have Yasuke, who is the, as we've learned, the African samurai. Right, so these are memories. So look, we've got Valhalla. I kept calling it Viking, what an idiot. Valhalla, and then Mirage. There we are. And then Origins. These are kind of out... I mean, they're in time, but they're not in time, are they? They're in time in terms of proper historical chronology, but in terms of when they released the games, then they're kind of different, aren't they? Actually, they're not even that, are they? Any road up. Shadows, where we are, and I see. We've just gone round in a circle. I love that game. I love them all. I love everything. I'm a man of love. Bayek. Bayek, lad. He was a Yorkshireman. You didn't know that, did you? Here we are. Right, so let's access this in the Animus. Hang on, there's a big exclamation mark up there behind Sam, who's still cranking up for some reason. Don't know why I can't clear. It's why we're still seeing your message, Sam. But anyway, there you are. Maybe you will always be there. Maybe if you put a little like dot in the chat, it'll replace you with a little tiny dot and hide your... I tell you what I will do though. I'll just move you over there. Put you more in the middle like that. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Let's get in. Access. Feudal Japan. So far, I have to say, and I hope you feel the same way, it's looking really good. And I mean in terms of the quality of the image. My good friend, thank you, Jaden, and it worked, by the way. My good friends at Virtual PC Shadow do such a good job. So anyway, here's a bit of story, or we can get into the game itself. We've got access exchange, which unlocks exclusive rewards by using keys, and projects. So stabilize anomalies to gain data fragments and progress an active project, it says. There's a store as well. Sometimes, if you've got Ubisoft Connect, you can get stuff for now, can't you? But what can we buy in now? We can buy weapons, we can buy what looks like a pack of stuff, so it's probably weapons and costumes and horses and the like. Key in, map packs, oh, it's there forever. Right, let's get the heck out. Escape key did that, and we will join this. Hope you have spare 100 hours. Well, yeah, I mean, when was an Assassin's Creed game ever small? Let's be frank here. Caseball or Fred, whichever suits you, my friend. Right, let's get in. Let's go. Come on. Let's play this. Yep, new game, please. Difficulty, don't look away. Look away, people. You don't want to see me going with story. But I like to, I'll be at least in the beginning. I tell, all right, okay. I hear you. We'll go with forgiving for now, all right? But when you're not looking, I might slip it back to story. Guided exploration, I think we want that because this is going to give us the kind of sat-navy thing that, you don't want to be playing like finding stuff, do you? Be aware, it said, that turning this on will circumvent many key elements of gameplay in order to streamline the experience. We'll go with it for now. It can always go back. We're going to leave canon mode off because that is a whole other gaming experience as far as this game is concerned. And immersive mode... Yeah, I think immersive mode gives you the Japanese voice or gives you the voices of the various characters in their original languages, which is pretty cool, but with the English CCs, the closed captions, or the subtitles if you are in this here country. Right, we're going to go with that for now. We can always backtrack, can't we? And when they start talking...
come to us in fragments. You relive a jigsaw of experiences and emotions.
How's that for audio, Sam?
Some memories are soothing and
Is that working for you?
Wrapped inside them, you feel tranquil, complacent. And then there are the ones I have reconstructed. What I am about to show you. In these memories...
How's it looking graphically? It should be pretty good.
Aberrations.
Little Japanese cherry tree there. Look at that.
I'm getting ahead of myself. You may not understand what you're seeing at first, but you must trust me.
Okay.
Trust yourself.
Okay. I'm trusting me. Here we go.
Years ago,
Yes.
my journey started at sea.
Oh, it's not that far ago, look, last
As
week.
it must for all who journey to
Week
these
before.
lands.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do we get an eagle? Can we have a bird that flies around like in these? Oh,
Complex,
please.
Precarious place.
It's really good.
Itself
Yeah.
centuries.
I mean, Jade and Shadow do such a good job. I use this predominantly when I'm...
From that chaos,
If I don't have a game on GeForce Now,
my opportunity
then I use the Shadow PC and install the game there, and it runs a treat. And even though it's a 3070, they optimize it so that it's a really, really good experience.
Order Nobunaga, a lord who took an interest in me, an outsider among
Is that a
outsiders.
chair? Oh, this is our samurai friend, is my guess.
Momento chegou. Tragam a
Portuguese.
cadeira, irmãos. Chegou na hora certa.
Get the chair ready, brothers. It's time to sit down. EastEnders is about to start. Father Valignano, you're expected to be before Lord Nabanguda today.
Thank you.
Translating for you.
We are ready.
Nothing wrong with a good samurai gaming chair, McPlegger. And they're very comfortable. It's like secret what's its face.
Não podemos falhar
I
hoje.
feel like we should move at this point.
Viajar para além do
Yes.
próprio é cada vez mais perigoso.
We must not fail today. I've got to do the translation. I thought it was going to be in English. Without Lord Nabunga's permission, the Jesuit mission will something. That cannot be allowed to happen, says Alessandro. Louis says, we have Diogo to thank, and it's all going too fast for me to read. His presence is kept. Diogo will not deter them forever. We must secure Nabunga's favour.
Vamos ficar bem ocupados quando nos deitarmos
I
à
suppose
noite.
we're all going to be
Tens a
busier
dizer
than...
sobre
When
isso?
why is it in their language? I thought that was a choice that we didn't make.
Considerando a quantidade de ouro que tinhas engolido quando te encontramos.
I mean, it doesn't matter if we don't need to know. Follow Akichi Mutsuhide. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not doing nothing. It was following them himself. Then he rode up. Here we are. We're at the place he needed to be. Oh, he didn't like the look of him, did he? Don't you pay no heed to them, my friend. Don't you pay no heed. This is not Virginia. Wait, I know, Sam. I ain't getting it. Neil is working and lurking. Good to see you, brother.
E junto dela mora Maru, o vassal mais próximo do Lord Oda Nobunaga. Era Katawakari.
I need the proper language, Sam, but I don't want to stop it because it might not let us. Oh no, what's going on? Man on big horse. Oh, he's obviously of royalty. You're right, lads. Oh, Jaden, bless you. You never know, my friend. We might get some codes. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. I should try my very, very best. Does look good, though. Graphically, it's gorgeous. This must be like maybe the princess or a concubine of some flavour. Music's awesome. I don't know whether we're going to get a copyright strike on it. Oh, that's good, Caseball. The reviews that I've read so far have been excellent. And we were talking about this today at college, and you know, I know you guys really need a win right now. So fingers crossed this is the one.
Kishta or Lord Oda Nobunaga.
Vão chamar-nos para falar com o Lord Nobunaga em breve.
They will call us in to see. I will do the talking. Hang on a minute. Let me just look. I'm going to see if I can change this, because we should be hearing this in English. So narration. Do we know required? I think it's general. Voice language English. We're not in immersive mode, which is the one that activating this option automatically sets and locks the voiceover language to Japanese, as I suggested, and blends Japanese and Portuguese dialogue for an immersive audio experience. But we're not in that space, so that's a bit odd. That it because it is hard to read. I mean, I'm a fast reader, but verbalizing it at the same pace ain't easy. McPlegger. It's young Matt. Good to see you, my friend. How are you? It's lovely to see my students in this evening. Thank you, guys. Thanks, chaps. Bless you all. But any road up, I'm sure it's just because we're in this kind of cutscene cinematics area. So let's get back to the Tut game, and we'll see if it all changes. Did you see how Lord Nobungo looked at Diogo? Could it be he has never met a black man, says he. Lord Nobungo will see you now. Oh, he's English all of a sudden. No, he's not. Say nothing. He was just then. Talk to the hand.
But he is my sword bearer. A slave.
I don't think he is.
He does not speak the language.
Lord Nobunaga commands it.
Yeah, give it another go, my friend. I think there've been patches since back in the day, so you may find it's a lot better than it was. Caseball, who's literally a chat above you, was involved in that game. And we both, we liked it, I liked it. And he actually says it's just a massive shame that Outlaw was not released. How it is now, it's amazing compared to how it was released. Yeah, I haven't played it since the patches, but I finished it and enjoyed it first time around. All right, here's Nabogo, whatever his name is.
Lord Nobunaga,
I
present to you Father Valignano. Father Valignano has come to request free movement for his priests in your lands.
That is correct, Sir Ranmaru.
You will address Lord Nobunaga.
Of course, of course. Forgive me, Lord Nobunaga. Please, accept this gift.
It's a PlayStation. Oh, he's given him the gaming chair.
Made by the finest artisans in Portugal.
Don't think he looks too pleased.
You may rise.
You ask me to let your priests walk freely. But your priests are here already, Father Valignano.
Oh dear. Bit of a mistake.
Perhaps before
Good job he brought the
worship
samurai,
at the priest's
methinks.
feet, you may wish to plead for their heads.
He's not going to let this go on, is he?
Your black man has the instincts of a warrior. As he realized the danger you are in, his eyes found every threat in the room.
I'm sorry, Lord Nobunaga. He does not understand us.
I think he does.
I would have many questions for this man, if only he understood. He is all the people of Kyoto speak about since his arrival.
Give away. Oh, look, we've got some dialogue stuff. I understand you well. I'm going to make him talk.
Lord Nobunaga, I do understand.
Go on, let them know.
Have you been deceiving me, Father Valignano?
No, Lord Nobunaga. Even I am surprised to hear the
Kind
others.
of blew the old
Your
disguise
name
there.
is Diogo?
Yes, Lord Nobunaga. That is what they call me.
Lord Nobunaga would like to speak with Diogo. Alone.
Is he psychic? I love this music. It's really atmospheric. In my little egg.
Sit.
No, I said sit.
Has your skin always been this way?
Yes, Lord Nobunaga. My homeland is very far from here. All the people there have this color.
I had thought to kill you all. If the Christians were gone, it would be one less thing to consider. But they have proven fair traders and a bulwark against the Buddhists. Luis Frois
Buddhists?
amuses me. We've shared tea. But this Varignano I do not know. What are you to him, Diogo?
I am like a bodyguard. I am to ensure he is safe in this land that is foreign to him.
You are his bodyguard, but also his slave. Are you not?
Yes,
Yeah,
Lord
a bit of a
Nobunaga.
white lie there.
I am.
Valignano will not be pleased that I kept you here. What do you think he will do with you? Kill you?
I do not know. I have been subject to worse men, and I yet live.
These worse men? Who are they? Father Valignano, I will grant you what you came for. Your priests are free to move in these lands.
Thank you, Lord Nobunaga. You will not...
But your servant, Diogo, stays. He may yet prove useful to me.
Very well.
And I don't like your
Though it
mullet.
is good for a little more than bearing your sandals.
Under me, sandal bearers become lords. I see potential in this man. A warrior whose spirit can inspire armies. He will be tested. He may become a legend. Or he may die.
And we're off.
Memory's fractured. What was left? It trails off into infinitesimally smaller fragments. I'll fast forward you to the next reassembled memory. One moment. The integrity of a memory can be tampered with. There are a variety of reasons. Viruses, data corruption, environmental disturbance. But sometimes it's because she doesn't want you to see them.
Who's she? It's all got very quiet. 6 months later, September 30th, 1581, Iga province. look, here they come. Ow. That's gotta hurt. There he is, look, all dressed up as a samurai. Damn your eyes, samurai. And we're in. Bonus content unlocked. The quest Thrown to the Dogs has been added to your game. You may need to progress or something. There we are. Okay. Off we jolly well toddle. Use that or that. I'm guessing we are attacking the dudes with the blue triangle, the blue diamond. And interestingly, I can't turn him all the way around. So it's kind of a 180 degree thing going on right now. Yeah, you should be getting it 60, 14, 40, Jaden. So it's, I think, hang on a second, I think my mouse isn't fully engaged in the game, which sounds a bit weird, but I think it's actually halfway between us and the Mac. So let me just choose, there we go. I think that's, yes, now we're there. Now we can run around the place and do stuff. Oh, that's the end of the, that's the world, the Animus thing there going on. Of course, what I'd forgotten was that my mouse is dodgy. Regulars of the show will know that I do suffer with a dodgy mouse, which is why it's kind of looking a bit weird here. Oh, wait. Enough. What? It is actually beautiful, isn't it? It really is nice. Smooth as butter. Now it's suddenly gone back to the Mac. Yeah, it's... Oh, I've got... No! Turn around, bright eyes. That's the edge. Yeah, I'm not deliberately not trying to kill you. It's just that my mouse is packed in. Let's put it on pause a second and do this. Right, so what I need to do is stop. You're probably seeing this. This is a Shadow PC controller. I am going to stop the cursor. There it is. It's locked inside now. But it's interesting because you actually get to see what's going on over here. So we've had 0 packet loss. You can see that over here, the little red line, 0% packet loss. We have a latency of 10 milliseconds. Bearing in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is in Paris, France. We've got bandwidth of 20.4, but I can increase that, actually. I think it's set to 75, and it's doing at the moment a 48 frames per second, but that is only because we're out of the game, and it's no point in giving us 60 FPS at this point. But back in the game, it is absolutely throwing us. Yeah, I do have a controller. The thing is this, Matt, I need to pair it, which I could do. It won't take me 2 seconds. Which I might do. I think this may have it fixed, but we'll see. If I'm still getting that weirdness, then I will pair that controller and we'll be as good. There you go, that's much better. Now we're cooking. Yeah, I just needed to lock the cursor so it knew that it wasn't... it had to focus on the game rather than mess about between 2 monitors and OBS and everything else. Right, we have a little target there, a little objective that we need to get to. I'm holding down the traditional shift key to get speed up. Oh, look out. We've got a little bit of parry going on there. Yes, defeated. But it's, I mean, I'm spinning this around. There's, you're seeing the same as me. It is really smooth. Now, I think a shinobi is a female ninja. Q to parry. Okay. So just get used to doing that. There we go. Timed parry puts the enemy in a vulnerable state, increasing the damage that they receive. And another one. There we go. Off with your head. There ain't no getting back from that one. I have an Outlaw's code, says Jaden. I should give it another fair shot, because I was very excited for this game. Fire does look good. I mean, the overall game I'm super impressed with. There's, as you can see, the edge of the memory, which is essentially the premise of the game, of course. Let's see, can we jump up on there? Yes, yes we can. Okay, we've reached the point of our objective. So let's see what there's a little bit of a cutscene thing going down. It's probably the Lord Nagobidobo, whatever his name was, saying, "Yep, perfect, well done."
Feel the breeze, Yasuke.
No Banaga.
A most perfect night. Ready to finish?
So what we're having is a yeah, that's good. So you are seeing the chat. Good, good, good.
At your command, my lord.
It is really, I mean, absolutely gorgeous.
What is it?
I've never fought a battle like this. So many lives.
Ever the righteous man.
Very nice.
While Iga calls its unifier a tyrant, 40,000 of our countrymen ride with me.
40,000? That's more than Charlie's planning in his event at West Point.
No. Oh, it is conviction.
Actually, I think
Trust in the
Charlie's
future
was
with
Bath and West, wasn't it?
Yes. And that belief makes you my samurai.
Nice.
Iga's rebellion stands in the way of harmony. I ride with you.
Go. Find Momochi Sandayu. His death will sever the sword from the hand of Iga.
Oh, we've got to go and find a boss. I do believe.
Light your fires! The wind will spread them! Arrows! Watch
No, they're on
yourself!
your side, mate. Wrong way. Got to go. Find the ones with the blue diamonds. Right, let's run up there. No, no blue diamonds there. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, get out of it. Sneaking up on me there. I'm trying to find this dude.
Fight! For Lord
Come on, then.
Nobunaga!
Let's be having you. Oops, don't forget the parry. Oh, yes. Press Z for power dash. Oh. What we've got to do here then, guys? Hang it down. Where you going? Come back. That's the door. There you go. Take them all on. What about dodge? Got to dodge? Oh no, I'm on fire. Oh no. Phew. Thank God I've got my asbestos pants on. That's all I can say. Can I smash that stuff up? Yes. Oh yes. I'll help you with him. Get out. Yeah, that's what I want. Stop, drop, and roll. Can I do that? What is that thing? Is that? Oh yeah, this is essentially where the enemies or the NPCs see you last, isn't it? So that's where they think you are until they find you somewhere else. Oh, sorry, mate. Didn't realise you were on my side. Right, here we go. Milbuno Castle. In we enter. Oh, look, here he is.
Nobunaga's samurai are no
No,
match for
mate,
Egan's.
get out of it. Have some parry. Go and chop him up. Use Q to parry the flurry attack and then chop in. H to consume a ration. What? Oh yeah, I didn't realise that. What's going on? Ah, what's that? It's going down. Going down, my friend. Chop suey. There he is. Woohoo! Oh look, he's on fire as well. Ouch. Can I like? Oh, I was hoping to just sound the gong. Through the door we go. Break it down. E to open the door. Pressing E. Pressing it again. What am I doing wrong there? Is it... mate, come on. You shift to sprint at the door. Oh, okay. So we don't open it, we sprint at it. There we go. It's got it all going on, hasn't it? What kind of a laugh was that?
My one-man army.
Oh, look, he's happy. He's a happy chappy. Excellent. Right, well, that's the tutorial, essentially. Methinks.
Another memory, just fine articulate at this point. Listen carefully. Memories can be fractured, ignored, twisted, but what has been can never truly be lost. The past is power. Do you understand? Fujibayashi Naoe. The structure.
Oh, here we go. Here's our other character.
Solid. There is much for you and her to discover.
So my understanding is that the last one is based on a true historical figure, and this one is purely fiction. That's my understanding. Earlier that night. Who wants some KFC?
He comes. Oda Nobunaga.
It's easy for you to say. Oh, okay, so these guys were up in the castle that we besieged. It's very, very pretty, isn't it? It's beautifully done. Look at the textures. And I love as well, there's this kind of shine to the eyes. It's really nice.
We need a plan.
It's easy for me to say.
What do we do?
We ride to Aikuni Shrine. Now.
Fair shout. Good plan, I reckon. Off they go.
You're not telling me everything. I can see it on your face.
Can I let my horsey
What was
jump?
in Hattori Hanzo's letter?
The world
Shift to
is at many
gallop.
wars, Naoe. Not just the one Oda Nobunaga fights.
Someone else is coming to Iga?
Yes. But what they want from us,
Very nice.
they cannot have.
Kind
Then
of
we
Red
won't
Dead
give it to them.
Redemption-y, styly.
We won't.
Oh, slow
I know
down.
you cannot tell me everything, Chichime. But I need your trust.
You have it.
Then tell me what to do. I can do it. I can help you.
Oh, nice. Get your cardio in, my friend. Remember, we fight not only to defend, but to kill. It's the only way. Why am I suddenly facing the wrong way? Where is she? What's going on? It's not my fault. I couldn't turn my horse round. It was like a freaking donkey. 7 reps of opening the fridge. It's awful. Funny. Awful but funny. Oh, here we go. Look, we got stealthy ninja woman. So use Alt. Now this is the problem because I'm using a Mac keyboard, which is Alt. Don't think what? Was it that one? It could have been this one. What about parry? Yes, get a bit of parry going on. Nice, that worked. Hold light posture. Oh, that's good. Like it. No, look out! Get your parry in, gal. Here he is. Yes, almost done. Almost done. You're still making me chuckle, Jake. Naughty boy. Just chop him up. There we go. Yeah, sliced. Very good. Battle of the students. So I've got to carry this dude, have I? Oh no, I don't. Why am I carrying him? Just put him in the fire. Just dump him there. No, not you. No, I didn't mean yourself. Oh, flipping heck. Right. Let's see now. Oh, I've got a focus thing. Use focus. Which was the middle mouse. Oh, how did I die? What? What happened there? I was doing alright. Reload latest save. I thought I was doing alright then. I didn't realise I had no health. Oh, I love it when they do this. You can run, can't you? And they give you little tips. Look who we are on our GG. Oh, he's got a gun now. That didn't happen before. Or did it? Did I miss it? Yeah, maybe I did. Okay, here we go. Man with wok on head. Use alt. Yeah, but I couldn't remember which was. I don't know which is alt on this keyboard. I could press any old button. That was okay. That kind of worked. Parry. Oh no. Parry. Parry. Get your keys. You're gonna go down again. Wow. Oh, this is a trouble. This is trouble using a. I'm not kidding. This is a Mac keyboard. I'm using a Mac keyboard on a PC. Yeah. Reload latest save. I should have taken Matt's advice and paired that PlayStation controller when I had the chance. Right, horse, gunshot. Find out which is the alt key. Parry. Right in the shoulder. Horse is dead. Come on then. Come on. Let's take this dude out once and for all. Use a button that I don't know which it is. Use Alt to dodge unstoppable. I don't know. Is it not parrying? Right, that's it. Come on. Get him in. Crack in there. Nicely done. That's more like it. A nice little power. No, where are you going? Don't turn away. Keep it going. Don't worry about your parries. Just slap him. Right, let him have a chance. Oh no. We're doing okay on the outside. I wish I could find this alt key though. Oh no, look at that. I've chopped the door down. Quick, go on, get in there. Go on. There you go, look at that. He didn't see you coming there, did he? I'm pressing Q, I'm doing it. That's it. You did it, yes. Have some of that, my friend. Yes. The option key. Yeah, but the weird thing is on a Mac keyboard, it literally says Alt. But I did press it, and he rode up. I'm not carrying him. I don't see the point. He can stay there. I think that's an option. We need to go and battle some of these dudes now. Somebody's horse. Can I steal the horse? Oh, we've got to press the middle button. Focus. Oh, okay. And then use it, flick it around to change the subject. I'll just have that one anyway. Look at that. Sword sandwich. Yes, apples everywhere. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. The physics in there, guys. Whatever they were. That's really cute. But why are we attacking both these guys? We don't need to, apparently. Ouch. Ouch.
20 of them.
Yeah.
Every gun.
20 of them?
They are not the only ones here. She gave it to you. So I could protect him if they came. What matters now is defeating Oda. Oda forces pour in from every direction.
This big old
the tiger mouth.
orchestral
And I will meet them
music
there.
is amazing.
Is that not what we have pledged? We pledged our oaths to her, and they died with her. trust. I understand.
I don't know that he does. Grab an orange before you go.
Wait! My heart belongs to you. My blood is eager. I will get you to Miduro Castle.
It does. It looks gorgeous, doesn't it, Charlie?
Coming with you.
No. I need you elsewhere.
And because you weren't here earlier, we're actually streaming off of Shadow PC, so it's a virtual PC
Run to the Kufa.
running as smooth as
The door
butter.
will open to this blade.
And zero, I mean, you saw it yourself just now, 10 milliseconds of latency.
Is a box.
That's better than your average Xbox.
Text with your life.
Stewart!
You said you want to help. Now's the time.
All these cloud gaming naysayers.
Show me.
Oh yes, that's the old assassin's knife if ever I saw it.
Go. I will meet you there.
Yeah, this soundtrack is gorgeous.
Box. It cannot be opened. It cannot be taken. Promise me, Plum.
Plum.
I promise.
Date.
Nagato!
Alright, see you around, dude. Ooh, can't believe it, Assassin's Creed, and I love it.
Get to the
Can't
cauldron.
wait to get into this big time. Retrieve the box. It's 80 odd meters away in that direction. Use the right mouse to observe and whatever that, and move around to tag enemies. So, oh, there we go. You hold that in, and then we look around, I guess, and then it will highlight and tag. Well, there's that guy, but I don't think he has anybody else with him now. Right. Oh, there's one over there. I'm sure of it. Hair is normally a tricky subject, but it looks amazing. Yeah, I don't.
Don't fail me now.
And bearing in mind, this isn't. I mean, this is like a 3070 as well, so probably not even as powerful as the machines we've got in college. So we can either grab this dude, or we can assassinate. What do you reckon, chat? Stay quiet and approach your targets unseen to perform an assassination. Well, it wants us to anyway, so that's what we'll do. That's it. Slice the back of the ankle and take out his throat. All a good day's work. Can I crouch? Here we go. C for crouch. And we're in the long grass, which is the usual thing. There we go. We're highlighted. We can use X to whistle and draw their attention. So let's see where they are first. There's that guy there. Let's whistle. Over here, my friend. Here we go. We're going to assassinate him. Oh no! Found us first. There it is. I was going to say the parry's not working for me, but it was. There you go. First cut's the deepest. Right, so get back on the old stealth. Bearing in mind, this character is very much the traditional Assassin's Creed stealth game. The other one is the new kind of going all swords blazing tank character. And I'm assuming, at this moment in time, I don't know whether we flick between stories or whether they work together. I genuinely don't know that yet, but well, maybe we'll find out. So we've got to, if I remember rightly, we had to zoom in, there we are, and then we mouse over to tag them, I believe. I can only see that one character there. I don't think we've got this whole kind of find a dead body and search it for stuff like you do with Sniper Elite. Prone. Oh, we can go down to a prone position, even nicer. So we can hold down C, get down. Oh, somebody's seen us. Let's see, should we whistle? We've got to go up there by the look of things. So here's the thing. Do we go for it, pull them over and kill them, or do we just kind of wait for them to get bored and sneak up there? I mean, it's only one character, it's not like there's 6 of them, so I reckon we whistle him over. If you can hear. I say he. Might not be. Might be a she. No, I don't think they're getting the whistle. So once we're behind here, we're completely hidden. We can come back up to a stealthy crouch. Hold spacebar and use WDSA to parkour. Let's do this. Parkour. What am I parkouring to? Because there's nowhere to go. Over there. Oh, look, we get to climb across a tree. Use, assassinate from above. I don't mind if I do. Nice. Sorry about that, my friend. Got anything I can... Oh, no, look at that. He very, very speedily bled out. Wowzer. Anybody else here that we need to tag? I have to retrieve the box. The box is 245 meters in a southerly direction. So we'll just stealth our way up the side here, I think. Because I always like to kind of, when I'm playing these stealth games, I do play a fair few. I always like to not go on the main pathway. I like to go off to the side so that we get a fighting chance. Now, we're now being, the little eye, see the little eye? Eye tiddly eye, you don't, you know. And why do you not? Because it's hidden behind Charlie's comment. It's not your fault, Charlie. This whole system should make these chats disappear after 20 seconds. I have no idea why it ain't happening. But either way, behind that eye, behind your chat is an eye. And depending on whether or not we are visible, you kind of have two lines that shoot out from the side of the eye. And as they make their way to their rightmost or leftmost positions, that's essentially where you are in full view and you don't want to be. Something, therefore, must know that I'm here. Oh, is that the dude? Is there a dude over there? Is it just the... you are special, my friend. And don't ever let anybody tell you different. Now, I always like to... I don't think it's going to let me know. I was going to say, in any of these kind of games, I always like to have a look inside or behind the waterfalls, because invariably it's kind of like the old developers thing of shoving a chest of gold and such behind there. But in this one, we can't. So I'm reckoning we need to jump. There we go. Look at that. Parkour. Excellente. Don't know why it's doing a full-on crouch.
Just find the box.
Shift toggle to sprint on and off. We're almost there. 175 meters. 150-ish.
The coffin!
What? Did sound a bit rude, but anyway. There we are. So we've got to get over there. In between us and there is this gorgeous nighttime water feature. I'm sure it exists in the day as well. Oh, what's that down there? It's all bloodied up, like a horse or a summer. Let's go and have a look. Oh, there's water that we might be able to have a look behind. No, it's not. It's not chesty enough. Can we have a little swim? No, swimming's not allowed there, apparently. Let's go back, because I think we had to cross it in a special way. Before we do that, though, there's this kind of structure thing here. E to refill your rations. Rations are full. Dead body and... oh, no, it wasn't a horse. It was just a lady with a very large skirt. And a heck of a lot of blood. I mean, that's a horse's... absolute horse full of blood going on there. So we can jump across on the boat. That's it. Do another little jump there. Climb up there. Do a little climb up there. Go around the bend. Oh, no. No, you're okay. You're good. Oh, look, we climbed. Assassin's Creed climbing mode. Go on, get up there. I love it. Oh, and then there's our cave where the box is to be retrieved, I guess. Go and retrieve your box, love.
Stu is counting on me.
Open the door. And take a little sip of Robinson's Fruits of the Tree, or whatever it is. It's the Assassin's logo, look at that. The Assassin's Creed logo. Very early Chubb lock there. One of the very earliest designs. Naoe's pants. It's a little Buddha. It's like a little Chinese, almost like a Chinese, but probably Japanese. Right, we'll pick this box up because it tells us to.
You're here.
Oh no! Scary mask man. Don't you take it. You go on, you're an assassin. Oh, what the heck just happened there? He's killed her. The game's only just started. And he opens it up and finds it's just some old rags.
We rewrite our history.
No, see, that's not meant to happen. We have to rewind the anima side. Nagato breathes. Nagato's... was it her father? I know, man. One punch and, you know, she's supposed to be special. Oh, that's gotta wait. That's going to take more than a band-aid.
You are alive.
Father, apparently Japanese will learn that already.
Rest my plum. I've got you.
Rest my plums? What?
I couldn't stop
You
him.
can't help it on a horse, mate. They're banging up and down like you wouldn't believe. Oh, I can feel them now.
So many secrets.
And now the jewel.
Jewel.
His plums and his jewels. They're all getting bashed about on the back of the horse.
So much
Ouch.
like her.
It's gotta wait.
Never saw her again. If we can just reach Tomiko's, there is hope.
Hang on, has he got an arrow in his back?
She will help us.
They're right. Tell you what, they've really been in the wars, haven't they? Wow. He's got an arrow in his back, damaged plums, and his jaw's not looking too good, apparently. As for the other one, who knows? Sliced up somewhere.
Steal it.
Oh, after all that, look, it was just... Oh, no, there's a little bit of a cut under the hair there going on. Yeah, it's a good scar, that one. That's a battle scar.
I'm Tomiko.
They're
Your
worth a
father
lot,
brought
those.
you here. I'm surprised he made it in his condition. He fell into a dead sleep after dragging you in. There will be some hard days ahead, but he'll live. You can sit up. How's the rest of you?
Still there, I reckon.
Nothing's broken. I can move. I can fight.
So you reckon these two are going to be against each other?
Fight? I didn't fix you up just so you can bleed again.
I have to go. I lost something very important to my father. I must get it back.
Oh, no.
Lost? What?
I can't tell you.
Well, it was a box, but we
Nagato
don't know
has
what
his
was in it.
secrets and I look the other way. It's best for us both.
You know my father well. And my mother?
Less well.
That's
I
the
must
that
tell
is
you.
your mother.
I've
I've
got to
already
go.
sussed
Go?
the ending.
Go where?
That's it.
Do you
We've
even
got it
know where
worked
to
out
start
there.
looking?
I have to go now, so Jane, I can
help
so I can
me.
play in my scrim for the college.
Tell
Bless
me
you, my
what
friend. I
you
hope you enjoy
can.
the game. I'll ask about it on
How
Monday.
did you come to
Thank you for
lose
popping
this
in,
thing?
Jane. I really appreciate
There
it,
was a
genuinely.
man
And it was an
in
absolute pleasure to
armor.
see you. Hopefully, we'll see
Samurai.
you again
He came up
sometime on
behind
the old
me.
Rock
I
show.
was careless.
And enjoy your scrim.
What did he
I
look
will
like?
see you Monday for sure.
It was dark. He wore a mask.
Many samurai do. Can you describe it?
It was
Yeah, I
pale.
don't know what's going on
Like an
there, but
onryo.
it's
I think
there's some
Father grabbed
definite
it from him.
It might
mother-father
be among
stuff going
Nagato's
on there,
things.
Charlie.
I put them aside when I dressed his wounds.
Oh, wow.
This is it.
It's a sword.
I've seen one like it. Years ago.
That's
What
what
does
she
it
said.
mean? Who is behind it?
Oh, it's the mask.
I'm not certain. But you should go to Katano. There's a connection there.
I'll take my father's horse. I could reach the castle tonight.
And what will you do if you find your samurai?
Charge it up
What I
first.
should have done at the tomb.
take his life and take back what's ours.
See that you do.
1 horsepower. That's the way to go. Oh, there we are. Look at that. So smooth. Right, retrieve the box. How far is that box? It's 112 meters. But hang on, haven't we got to go and grab your dad's horse? Or is the horse the thing that's 112 meters away? Let's go and have a look, shall we? Could well be. Before we do that, I want to have a look in this shed. Anything worth nicking? What about climbing up? Assassin's Creed styly. Yes, off we go. Look at that. Up the tree like a squirrel. Or a very small pigeon. That's what I love. I love the old climbing stuff with Assassin's Creed. Charlie, I think we should call the horse Pedro. I think that's it's a very, very good shout. Yeah, look at that. That was cool. Right, where's Pedro? Here we go. Over the fence, through the bamboo, past the panda. Oh, look at that! There's a little Japanese cat weasel. What do you call it? You know, bird scaring thing. Scarecrow.
I'll get the box and everything will be as it was.
So Scarecrow's got a bow and arrow, as if the birds would know. Oh, music suddenly stopped. Here we are. Here's our horse, Pedro. Where's Pedro? Where's Pedro gone? Oh, and we suddenly now have to go 860 metres. I feel like we've missed the horse. I feel like we should have found a horse. What if I click M for map? What does that do? It doesn't do anything. It allows us to save. What about L? Let me just press random buttons and see what happens here. Oh, no, that takes us back to that place. Yeah, that's left and right. Oh, we've got music back. But I kind of feel like, having said we were going to nick Chichawa's horse, I feel like we missed the point. There's a bunch of bird-like bats there flying about the place. Scarecrow with a bow and arrow. Where's your horse? Where's Pedro? Hey, Pedro. Oh, I feel like we may have missed out on the whole horse thing. What's that over there? What's going on? This woman is making things levitate. No, wait, hang on. I suddenly found a little glitch in the game. It's more likely to be the video card. Did you notice that? There's people floating about and stuff. Oh, open the door. I'm feeling deprived of a horse here, ladies and gentlemen. Where would you keep a horse? They don't have a stable. I think we've been... Oh, music stopped again. Very abruptly, I have to say. Very odd. Perhaps we're experiencing a small glitch in the Matrix. Right, okay. Well, without the horse, I guess we're on foot. Shanks's pony, as they used to call it. We'll head in this general direction. You never know, the horse may catch us up. There's a frog. I wouldn't get very far in the back of a frog, that's for sure. Reddit. He's off to talk to a few friends at Reddit, apparently. Little gaming frog. Pathfinder. Hold whatever that key is. Tab key, isn't it? I don't know. To orient yourself. Let's press the tab key. Does it orient me? Ah. Oh, there you go. Look at that. It gave us a little nod as to where to go. But you don't really need it, do you? Because you can sort of see it up in there. That's 780 metres. It's like 2/3 of a kilometre. Oh, here we go. Hold X to call your mount. Now we're talking. That was down the bottom there all that time. Look at that. And we're off.
To Katano! Ride, kitty!
Let's do it. Ride kitty? You don't want to be calling your horse cat names.
What
Pedro.
is Stewie hiding, kitty? What's in the box?
Stance change. Let's press that Alt key, see what happens. Don't see. Oh, there you go. That stopped it. I know, Charlie. I don't know what the hell is going on, mate. We literally named the horse Pedro. For some reason, she's calling it Kiri. I think this is me, Alt key. Which is a command. Yeah, there you go. Look, I'm stood up on the back. Oh, now I'm typing into a box in the top corner, and the horse has gone off on its own. Oh no! It's all going horribly wrong. What's Siri doing there? Get out of it! What are you doing? I said Kiri, not Siri. Right, here we go. We're back in the game. I'm following that little white line.
If Stu is willing to risk his life, I can do no less. I will not regret my mistakes, Kitty. I will fix them.
Come on, Pedro. Don't you listen to her calling you Kitty, mate. Just follow that line. Now, in some of these games, you can kind of hold a key down and it will automatically just go off on its merry way. Oh, look, we've got to get up the top of there. We've got a bit of parkour to attend to. Let's dismount.
That must be Katano Castle.
We jump up. Go on, get up.
The box thief will be somewhere he
Get
feels
up.
safe.
Get
a
up.
well-guarded
Get on
place.
up. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Okay, observe and intuition. Use the right mouse button to observe your surroundings. Highlight loot and objective information. We've got loot for the first time, guys. Observing and centering your camera on enemies or loot opportunities will tag them, making them easier to track outside of observe. So we're going to observe. Here we go. Look, we're moving around. I like this because it reminds me a bit of Wildlands. You know, where you have to track everything. We've got two guys there. We've got another one there. And it literally says 3. Look at that. Oh, and that 3 must be their enemy class, their difficulty. This guy is within throwing distance if we had a weapon to throw. They're all kind of level 3s, aren't they? Another one there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 guys named Schmo. There's one over there and 2 over there. There's a lot. We definitely need to go in stealthy. So let's jump into the hay, as one always does in this franchise. Very nicely done. And we're going to come out. But we're going to come out. Get down. Get down. That's it. Take him out. Go on. Assassinate him. Nicely done. Then we're going to walk across. Let's just make sure we're not missing. Oh, here we got some loot. Take the loot. There we go. We've got 5 mon. I'm going to go, oh, refill your tools. I didn't know we had any tools. Have we got any throwing stuff? Don't know that we do yet. R switches between something. Oh, it's your sword, so you can put that back in. We don't need that yet. Okay. Right, we're going to go across the rope. I hope nobody sees us.
I can throw a kunai one-handed.
Ah, this is what I wondered about the old kunai. Right in your eye. Oh yeah, there you go. Press 1 for the kunai. I don't want to do it without having practiced first because we're going to alert. I think our box is there, look. And again.
There it is.
And again. Assassinate that dude. And we stay crouched. We grab our box. Whatever's in there, we're having it.
That's not the box they stole from me.
Oh, but we did get some iron, sand, some silk, and some more mon. That's, it was worth the box. Can I throw a kunai? I think that's how you pronounce it. So when you hold down the right mouse button, it pops up. There he is. Throw it, go on, throw it. Number 1. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh mate, you just press the left mouse button. There's that whole key thing didn't make any difference. Well, hang on, is somebody... Oh, we picked them up again. That's pretty cool. So we replenished the kunai. And it's our first proper mission, this, isn't it, really? A whole kind of stealthy assassin thing. The box is that way. I say we go up here. We ignore them enemies for a bit. There's another dude somewhere. Up behind there, I think. Okay, jump down into that bush. And look around. Don't think there's anybody. Somebody over there, by the look of it. We could kunai that one. Make sure there's nobody else around. I think we just made a noise. Oh, headshot. Nicely done. Let's go and loot him. He's got blue loot. A hay brush and some mon. Refill the tools, refill the rations. We don't really need those. Oh, those are rations. And we're going to go into whatever's going on in here. Go prone. I went too quick. No, don't shut it. Get in there. Take them out. Don't think there's anybody in here, is there? Just a load of old fruit. Right, we'll leave the fruit and the spices and such. And we could go in the straw. We could come out the straw. Oh, flipping heck. There's a bold dude. Get up and up. Safety in the heights. We can't assassinate because there's two of them. We can't really take that dude out because they're going to hear it. And where do we need to go? We need to go inside that building. So I'm going to guess that I'm going to not go and do anything obvious. Let's jump down here in the bushes and stuff. Get out of the way. We are invisible for now. I wonder if could we go down inside the well? Or we can hide. If I drop down, we might die. But no one's seen us. Oh, that guy did question what was going on. Get out and stay the other side. Get down. Stay there. No. It's alright, it's good. You see that? Yeah, he's not interested anymore, but I reckon he can still see us. Can we go in there? Yeah, that's good. Now, can we get... Oh, there's another dude over there. But he is isolated. So what we need to do is get up. See, I'm not going to... We could kunai him from the front, I reckon. And are they still there? Can't really see them in our little bushy place. I'm just going to sneak in the shadows. I think we got away with that. I think that worked quite nicely. And can we kunai this dude to the head? Oh, yes. Right, because we've got to get in there, you see. Let's carry him away because I think the other guy's coming around the bend. Oh, flipping heck, he's heavy. Oh, that didn't work too well. Oh, no. Get down. Right, we've got to retrieve the box. There it is. That's good. That's useful.
Still not the right
No, it's not the one.
The thief must have it with him.
And so, where is it? It's over there. 23 meters in that direction. Up here. No. That was risky, but I think it paid off. Get down. Oh, well, I think they're talking about somebody else. Don't think they're talking about us. This one is way too big. Maybe not. Reach a high place to observe the Onryo samurai. Let's go up here then. Where's the Onryo samurai? I reckons that's the high place. Okay. And is that our... Oh, yeah, that's the fella. Ido Yoshiro.
This is it. To get the box back, I have to kill him.
Yeah, but look, you've got dudes over there.
My grappling
dude over there. Use Q to throw the grappling hook to a grapple point. Whoa, assassinate. All right. Nice. Got our box.
I have to leave.
Where's your box? What? Where's your box? You came all that. Oh, maybe it's secreted about her person. I don't think we're in the luxury of being able to battle these dudes with swords. So we just try and get the heck out, I think. If we can. No, we're not getting out that way. Let's go up here. That's it, through there. Nice. Keep going. We've got this. Escape Katano Castle. Yep, we're on the way for that, I think. It's looking good. In the water? Yes. Lunge. Up we go, climb up, and we're out. Alright. Mission accomplished. Got the box. Excellent. Yep, looking very, very pleased. Oh, flipping heck. How many times? Well, that's no good, is it?
Kakushiba. She's just a child.
She's like a cat with a gold coin. She has no idea what she carries.
Who are these dudes? Now they've broken my leg! That's just not fair.
It will be safe in Sakai.
Yeah, that's what you say. I think they're going to wipe each other out, these two. Oh, hello. His dad's come to rescue Chichai. That's gotta wait.
Box is not for you. That is correct. It is for me.
Who's this guy? It's permanently Halloween in Japan. Oh, look. It's the 7 samurai. And only there's 9 of them. Look at that, was a monkey. Wolf. This is like the animal gang. From Paynton. Are these guys to do with her father? No. Maybe? He senses defeat. Oh, he's going to go for it. Whoa. Ouch. Yeah, you're kind of not getting up from that, my friend.
Fujibayashi Nagato.
Yeah, that was his name.
Kakushiba ends with you.
This is actually really intriguing, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to playing this properly. I mean, this is proper, but you know what I mean. Like, for a lot longer.
Your life's work is undone tonight.
No, not his head. Not in front of his daughter. What the hell's wrong with you?
Let them suffer. Let them die in pain.
Well, that was very nice of you.
We have what we came for.
Wow. I think we're going to be taking these out one by one. What do you reckon? They're going to be like the enemies that we need to take out one by one until we end up with the very, very last one, which will be that dude on the horse, I reckon. All for killing Shichiwa. Wow. Oh, she's dying. Look, bless her. Come on, you can do it. Keep going.
I'm I'm coming!
I'm making you go as fast as I can. I can't make you go any faster. Nice atmospheric. A lot of thought's gone into this. Come on. I know it's a drag. Sorry. No, he's still with us. He's still there for a bit. Not for much longer. That was a mean slice. It was like butchery in those days, wasn't it?
No. No. I kept too much from you. Now, it dies with me.
Stop talking like that.
There is hope.
Is it in the form of the samurai?
Stuart!
Oh, he's going.
Stuart.
He's fading fast.
Remember the song.
99 bottles on the wall.
We are together.
No, he's gone. There he goes, bless him. Oh, the death rattle hath happened. Well, it's time for revenge. That's all that's left. Wow. I think we're going to get the titles now. Up in the sky, there it comes. Told ya. Shadows. I flippin' enjoyed that. What do you reckon? That was really cool, wasn't it? I'm gonna stop at that point, ladies and gentlemen, just for the purposes of my dinner. But I have to tell you, I am super excited about this. This looks really good. It's just great storytelling, and I'm just loving being able to climb stuff all over the place again. It won't be long before we get the bird and we climb up the top of places and let the bird fly and all that malarkey. Absolutely brilliant. I hope you enjoy that too, and of course, thank you so much for joining this launch day. Albeit it actually launches in, I believe, 2 days' time. It may be tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. I think there's an official launch on the Thursday and a pre-release launch tomorrow, if you've bought it and bought it before it launched, of course. But once again, thank you so much to Ubisoft for the code. I have to say, only limited. We've only spent an hour and a half playing it, but I've really enjoyed that so far. And of course to Shadow as well, who yet again have demonstrated how excellent the virtual PC service is that they offer. And of course to you guys for popping in. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Ray, thank you so much, my friend. I cannot wait to see you on Thursday. Don't forget, of course, this Thursday, same time as this stream, will be Rokk and Ray. By far the best show of the week. Everybody loves it, including me and Ray. Fun today. I enjoyed that. It was good, wasn't it, Neil? I really enjoyed it in my little and Mork and Mindy egg as well. And thank you so much, guys, for popping in, particularly as well to my students. Great to see you, and really appreciate that you took the time to pop in as well. I will see them next week. I will see you guys next Thursday, which is a day after tomorrow, for some Rokk and Ray. We'll talk about this, no doubt. and many, many, many other gaming news items. Enjoy the rest of your day, whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening. It don't really matter. None do it. Get your gaming in, and definitely go and play this. Don't forget, all you need is a Ubisoft Plus subscription. You don't even need to buy the game, and you can play it with all of everything, the extras, the full best version of itself, for the price of 1 month's worth of Ubisoft Plus, and of course all the other games. So go and do that. Why don't you? If you enjoyed it, I have been Rokk. If you haven't enjoyed it, then I've been Fred. And what the hell were you doing watching me? I will see you Thursday with Rokk and Ray Show. No end music.